Hi, I am Stefan Ukrainsky and welcome back to Let's Talk Sports. Today we will be covering Nova football clawing Elon, the Phillies being eliminated from the playoffs, Audubon, New Jersey native Joe Flacco going to Cincinnati, and Sister Jean's passing. At the end, I will make my picks for Week 7 of the NFL season. Jabriel May scored on a 97-yard kickoff return with about 5 minutes left to help Villanova pull away and beat Elon 29-21 on Saturday. TJ Thomas Jr.'s short touchdown run gave Elon a 21-20 lead with 5:25 to play before May scored on the ensuing kickoff. Villanova's Jack Barnum added a 32-yard field goal with 1:03 remaining to end the scoring. Landon Clark drove the Phoenix to the Villanova 16 before throwing an interception to Jamie Tyson in the end zone on the final play. Pat McQuaid completed 23 of 31 passes for 255 yards and threw a pair of touchdown passes to Luke Colella. Colella finished with 10 receptions for 125 yards. Final score, Nova 29, Elon 21. Good luck to the Villanova Wildcats in their next game against the Hampton Pirates on Saturday. Orion Kirkering made a wild throw pass home instead of tossing to first after mishandling Andy Pajes' bases-loaded comeback with 2 outs in the 11th inning, and the Los Angeles Dodgers beat the Philadelphia Phillies 2-1 Thursday to win their National League Division Series 3-1. Nick Castellanos' RBI double in the 7th off Emmett Sheehan had put the Phillies ahead, but Johan Duran walked Mookie Betts with the bases loaded in the bottom half, forcing in the tying run. Kirkering picked up the ball and in one motion made a sidearm throw, 46 feet from the plate. The ball sailed up the third base line past Realmuto's outstretched mitt. He hung his head and put hands on knees after his throw sailed past catcher JT Realmuto as pinch runner Hai-Sung Kim crossed the plate, advancing the Dodgers to the National League Championship Series against the Milwaukee Brewers. Final score, Dodgers 2, Phillies 1. Thanks to the Philadelphia Phillies for a very exciting season. We will have to wait until February for the Phillies to return to the field. The Cincinnati Bengals turned to their division rivals for a much-needed solution at quarterback, acquiring Audubon, New Jersey native Joe Flacco. Flacco was named the Associated Press Comeback Player of the Year in 2023 after a prolific 5-game stretch with the Browns, who went 4-1 over that span. He passed for 1,616 yards and 13 touchdowns after replacing the injured Deshaun Watson, leading Cleveland to an unlikely postseason berth. He had a productive but shaky stretch last season with the Indianapolis Colts, where he replaced an injured Anthony Richardson. In 8 games, 6 starts with Indianapolis, Flacco completed 65.3% of his passes for 1,761 yards and 12 touchdowns. Let's wish Joe Flacco the best of luck in Cincinnati! Sister Jean Dolores Schmidt, the beloved longtime chaplain of the Loyola Chicago men's basketball team, who became a folk hero during its Cinderella run to the Final Four in 2018, has died. She joined the staff at Loyola Chicago in 1991. 3 years later, she became part of the basketball team, first as an academic advisor before transitioning to chaplain. Health issues caused her to step down from her role in August. Sister Jean was the Ramblers' #1 fan, and that was on display during the 2018 NCAA tournament, when as the number 11 seeds, they went on an improbable run to the Final Four, ultimately losing to Michigan. Sister Jean at the time was with them every step of the way, praying for the team before each game, and encouraging the Ramblers to play hard, play together, and play smart. Sister Jean will be sorely missed by college basketball fans worldwide. I did better in my picks last week. I went 4-2, getting the Broncos, Steelers, Bucks, and Packers right, missing the Eagles and Cowboys. It's week 7 of the NFL season. Which teams will win on Thursday and Sunday? Pittsburgh Steelers versus Cincinnati Bengals, a battle of the AFC North. The Steelers won 23-9 to Cleveland. The Bengals lost 28-17 at Green Bay. I predict the Bengals winning in Cincinnati. Los Angeles Rams versus Jacksonville Jaguars. The Rams won 17-3 at Baltimore. The Jaguars lost 20-12 to Seattle. I predict the Rams winning in London. Philadelphia Eagles versus Minnesota Vikings. The Eagles lost 34-17 to the Giants. The Vikings are coming off their bye week. I predict the Vikings winning in Minneapolis. Las Vegas Raiders versus Kansas City Chiefs. The Raiders won 20-10 to the Titans. The Chiefs won 30-17 to Detroit. I predict the Chiefs winning in Kansas City. New England Patriots versus Tennessee Titans. The Patriots won 25-19 at New Orleans. The Titans lost 20-10 at Las Vegas. I predict the Patriots winning in Nashville. Green Bay Packers versus Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals lost 31-27 at Indianapolis. The Packers won 27-18 to Cincinnati. I predict the Packers winning in Arizona. Check in next week and see how we all did. That is a wrap. You can check me out on my podcast at Stefano Sports Radio, or through the podcast app, or this YouTube channel. And you can listen to me on Saturday nights at 6 o'clock on 1360 WNJC and streaming online at super1360WNJC.com. Thank you for watching and see you next time on Let's Talk Sports.